Alright. Hello everyone, and now welcome to a game taking place here on Echo Isle between Hawk and Infi. Hawk spawning as the red human on the top left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Infi has spawned as the blue human over here on the top right. Really looking forward to not casting some Night Elf matches. Nothing against Night Elf, there just seems to be a plethora of those particular players right now. Now, also, I will say there are a lot of upcoming WarCraft 3 tournaments out there. I know you guys have a lot of places to go for your WarCraft 3 content, and I am glad that you are giving your eyeballs and your time to, well, watch me and listen to me cast. If you muted me already, well, then just download replays and watch. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down here. We are going to be opening up with pretty much a mirror match. A little bit of delay. Nope, I take it back. No delay on that second farm. There you can see both people building farms. Archmage should be coming on out here in just a moment. Could be Mountain King though. Both are viable options here on Echo Isles. However, it is going to be Archmage versus Mountain King. Now, Infi, going with the Mountain King, has the benefit of being able to Stormbolt and, well, do a lot of stunning and picking units off. The downside, though, is that you are not going to be getting as strong of a Brilliance aura if you are going for that eventual caster army. Mountain King without mana is just generally not that powerful, but then again, if you believe that your opponent is going to be going for casters, what you can try to do as your second hero is the Blood Mage. Mana battery strategy works out extremely well as things are now getting underway here. Now, I will say, well, there's actually a lot of topics that I can cover in WarCraft 3. Footmen are going to be crossing each other here in just a little bit. And one of the things that I really think that is a little bit of a downside for human players is their use of the orb is not very effective. Most of the time, you are not going to be really trying to go for damage, auto attack damage coming in from your hero. Paladin, definitely not that. A Mountain King, definitely not that. Blood Mage is mainly walking around and channeling, siphon mana, things of that nature. And the Archmage is going to be dropping water elementals. So everything seems to be much more mana intensive than some of the other heroes out there. Meanwhile, back down across here, Mountain King going straight after that Renegade Wizard. We should be looking at a Forest Troll Shadow Priest. Not quite sure why we're not getting that just quite yet. Meanwhile, Archmage is Hawk purposely trying to steal experience from his opponent. He is going to be able to pick up 2 Claws of Attack +6, and that is going to be a major setback. The Archmage is normally not a threat with that auto attack. However, with 2 additional Claws of Attack +6, additionally +12 damage, his attack is dealing a bonus bit of damage equal to a footman swipe. Once you calculate or add in that bit of extra range, things do get a little bit crazy. You're going to be looking Militia purposely pulling back under the cover of the Arcane Tower, and he's pretty much inviting his opponent to say, you know what, do you really want to try and engage here? Footman, Forest Troll Shadow Priest now trying to back off. Mountain King is sitting at level 2. Level Stormbolt could be coming in. Stormbolt onto a Footman. Footman now going to get taken down. Militia could get a surround. And yes, no surround there. Could be coming in for another Stormbolt here. Are we waiting for it? Yeah, oh, Stormbolt instead on another Footman. And that is a tremendous loss. Mountain King Mountain King will not get to level 3. I thought he was a little bit closer. But losing 2 footmen this early on, Hawk is now down by 4 supply. Archmage is relatively low on mana, and if the Mountain King gets to level 3, well, all bets are off. However, the harassment is now continuing. Town Hall, and once again, training up more units. Footmen or Militia now trying to pull back here. More call to arms may be possible. This Militia, where is it going to go? He is running to the very far back, but doesn't have anywhere really to go at all. More Militia being called to arms here. Archmage, is it going to get Arcane Towered? Yes, it is, and now all of a sudden the Archmage could be in a little bit of trouble. The Forest Troll Shadow Priest and the Forest Troll Berserker could have perhaps tried to do a little bit more damage by blocking out that Archmage. That didn't work out. Meanwhile, you can take a look. Infi needs to set up an expansion here. Mountain King is sitting at level 3, but he's not part of the fight right now. What can happen? The Mountain King could try and teleport back off to the north. A lot of engagement back and forth, but this is going to be a question. What is going to be going down here? What advantage is Infi really going to try and press? Is his opponent, Hawk, going to perhaps just heal back up and be able to recover? His opponent, Infi, is now down by a lot of lumber. You can take a look. More peasants are being trained. He is down by a full tier. He's not going to have that secondary hero, and he may not have enough lumber easily to try and build up this town hall. Alright, as I say that, there seems to be a lot of town hall action going on there. Alchemist now healing up that entire front line location to offset the amount of damage that has been absorbed. The footman taking a lot of damage as well. More healing spray to cover all of those footmen again. Ogre Magi could get taken down. Archmage should be able to get to level 3. Level 2 water elementals as a scroll of the beast now dropped down. Mountain King, clarity potion in addition to a scroll of regeneration. Mountain King needs to get a lot of mana to stay alive. One Forest Troll Shadow Priest, if you remember, was taken down earlier as this town hall is nearing completion. However, with the amount of lumber that is being spent on the expansion right now, Infi does not have easy access to tier 2, that secondary hero, or any of the arcane sanctum units. There should be a major tech advantage for Hawk going into the next battle. As you can see, the scout tower gonna get taken down in pretty much no time flat. Alright, town hall now done. Peasants could end up getting taken down. Let's take a look at this. One peasant down, two or three peasants gonna get taken down. Forest Troll Shadow Priest now making its way back around. Mountain King gonna go ahead. No Stormbolt. A Stormbolt onto the Alchemist would have been perfectly fine right there. There is a Scroll of the Beast being used. Abolish magic. Healing spray now being used as well as the Mountain King low on mana. There is another big clap right there, and all of that AoE damage. All of a sudden, Hawk, who had such a clear advantage, could be in a little bit of trouble. All right, Footman now trying to get away. Alchemist could be trying to chase after. Let's take a look. There goes another Footman there. Mountain King seems to be on the move and moving very quickly. A Stormbolt or something could be in the works. A slow onto the Mountain King. All right, Scroll of Town Portal now being used. Trying to switch back all the other way here. Needs to get a Scroll of Regeneration. Oh, well, nope, too far away. A little bit too far away. That is going to be... No, did he... Yeah, he actually is getting healed back manually. All right, let's take a look at this. Forest Troll Shadow Priest trying to take down that one unit. Level 2 now on the Alchemist. Alchemist has Acid Bomb in order to try and push back units as well. Footmen, well, getting slowed back here, and it is the tech advantage of Hawk, even though he has a smaller army, going to be enough. More units need to make their way over. One Priest, one Sorceress, each of those adding in more and more as the Archmage is going to just try and clear out a difficult creep camp instead. Yes, that is going to be the case. Let's take a look. Alchemist now at level 2 picks up a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, but I like this decision by Hawk. He knew that he couldn't really pressure at this point anymore. He knew that the economic advantage was starting to sink in, and with fighting near this mercenary camp, reinforcements of those mud golems and those Forest Troll Shadow Priests would offset the priests and the sorceresses that were being added. Spellbreakers are going to be the important unit in this upcoming fight. They take less damage from the Forest Troll Berserkers. They're able to feed back damage from those Forest Troll Shadow Priests, and more importantly now, they are immune to the Mountain King's Thunderclap. Alright, let's take a look at what's still going on. Archmage is still sitting at level 3. Alchemist is sitting at level 2. I don't believe any of these heroes will be leveling up here, and that is a problem. Archmage needs to get to level 4 in order to give level 2 Brilliance Aura across all of this army. Once the Alchemist and the Sorceress and Priest, maybe even the Spellbreakers, have a large amount of mana, they can finally take that advantage. Meanwhile, let's come back down across here. Mountain King looks. Oh, Staff of Teleportation. It is just going to simply walk away. A Sentry Ward was dropped down. No Dust of Appearance or anything there to help reveal it. All right. All of these units are just simply hiding away. And now it's teleporting back off to the north. Mountain King is going to be able to engage. This is a split prong attack by Infi is what is going to happen. These units are now going to make their way over only to see, well, what is going on here at the other side. Sorceress is now trying to back off this army of casters making their way over, and it's going to shut down the expansion. All right, trying to be everywhere at once, and you essentially end up going nowhere As you can see, the Priest are now going to try and, well, do some damage back to the Ogre Mauler here. Alchemist tries to join back down into the south here. Also, Archmage is coming back across. It's going to be dropping in some Water Elementals, trying to be doing damage as well. Let's take a look. Where are all of these units going to perhaps be trying to go next? Archmage is still in, well, a rather tight spot. Gloves of Haste is right there. We could see a call to arms. One low hit point footman getting taken down. Another footman could get taken down as well. What is going off here? There is no call to arms either. Meanwhile, back down to the south, Ogre Maulers are going to get taken down here. Alchemist is sitting at level 3. Archmage fighting against a level 5 Mountain King. A big Thunderclap finishes off even more units. Mountain King has plenty of healing to go around. Double Water Elementals, and that Talisman of Evasion really causing problems. Mountain King trying to get away down to, well, down to, wow, double miss. An Archmage unable to hit that Mountain King. The Archmage could have done about 50 points of damage. There it goes, finally teleports away. Alchemist back down to the south. Meanwhile, we're going to be engaging in an engagement down at the expansion. Mountain King could be in trouble. Down to 219. Let's take a look. Alchemist shows up to the party. There is a Scroll of Town Portal now. Footmen and all of those units going to try and get away. There's an Acid Bomb going across. And wait, is that damage actually going to go through? Okay, let's take a look. The Footmen, let's take, they're all getting healed right now. Oh, yeah, it finished. It killed the Footman. It killed the Footman right there. All right, little bit of bonus damage. Archmage, however, did not level up. Alchemist did not level up either. Alchemist just on the cusp of level 4. Meanwhile, Alchemist strongly in level 3, but will be getting to level 4 right behind this Archmage here in just a second. They're level 4. But I believe level 4 on the Archmage, which is pretty much right on the money, is exactly what the Doctor ordered. All right, Mountain King coming back down to the south. All right, Arcane Tower. Well, feedback damage. Mountain King already down to, what? Already down to 89 some odd mana. Mountain King and an Archmage going toe-to-toe. Meanwhile, back off to the north here. Footmen are going to engage. Scout Tower. What is happening? The Footmen are just going to destroy this base here as the Blood Mage now shows up and all of those, well, mercenaries. Mercenaries finally out on the field. We're upgrading the castle. Mountain King, is revealed because of that Dust of Appearance. Wait, was it a Dust of Appearance? No, Archmage. Tome of Retraining. All right, Hawk now switches things up. He is going to go into the harassment game as well. Mountain King, is currently revealed. However, trying to head back now. There is that Sentry Ward taking a lot of damage as well. Meanwhile, Archmage is taking a lot of damage and losing a lot of mana from those Arcane Towers. Alchemist now on the receiving end of lost mana. That's going to be a bad day indeed. Acid Bomb going across multiple peasants as they're all trying to retreat. Back off to the north. Sorceress is getting taken down. Forest Troll, Shadow Priest in that fight. Siphon mana into the Mountain King, as that Mountain King will have plenty of mana for some big Storm Bolts later. Blood Mage almost at level 2. The keep could get taken down here. Expansion for a main base. A lot of key tech will be lost. Blizzard now raining down on the Town Hall. Alchemist is not going to be able... there's some repairs. However, the Blizzard was not cast in a position to actually deal damage to those peasants. All right, Alchemists trying to make their way over. Acid Bomb onto some of those peasants. All of that AoE damage over time as the Arcane Vault will get taken down. Okay, more peasants getting taken out here. Sorceress is going to try and back away. Arcane Sanctums need to be rebuilt down over here before that keep is lost. You need to keep your tech buildings alive in order to be able to continue to train up those units. Meanwhile, there is a farm here. What's going to happen? Is there enough Arcane Towers to really push back here? There's only one Arcane Tower. Hawk could actually do a lot of damage in this spot. And in comes the Archmage. There's the Blizzard and a bunch of repair now coming across. Alchemist perhaps is going to try and throw an Acid Bomb amongst that. And yes, a bunch of Acid Bomb there. Perhaps should have targeted a different unit. Archmage now sitting at level 4. We are going into Knights as well. There are 2 Knights currently out onto the field. Is the Alchemist going to perhaps be able to throw down another Acid Bomb? Yes, does exactly that. There could be a bunch of dead peasants here in just a moment. There goes another. And Scroll of Town Portal now finally comes back. Archmage is going to go ahead and Blizzard straight up onto all of those units. Mountain King low on mana as the whole entire back line is going to get destroyed. No, Scroll of Healing saves one of those Forest Troll Shadow Priests as the Archmage is now in full retreat. peasants need to go ahead and start mining up at that other base again. More fighting, siphon mana. The Mountain King is gaining mana only to pretty much instantaneously lose it to those Spellbreakers. Blood Mage wants to get some more siphon mana in there as well. Alchemist, low on mana. Did he get bashed? There's the Blizzard raining down. Units trying to engage. Alchemist now low on mana after that siphon mana right there. No Acid Bomb, no additional abilities. Archmage is on the run. Priest trying to get away. Mountain King trying to chase as well. Stormbolt onto a low hit point Priest. Mountain King could be in trouble though. Down to 209 hit points. Gonna look to get away and looks to do exactly that. Archmage turns back around and says, you know what? Are you going to travel through a storm in order to get to me? And that's exactly what needs to happen. And there goes a Forest Troll Berserker as well. Some other units could get taken down. 35 supply compared to 55. Infi is winning this. But the fight is a battle of attrition. Who's going to come out on top? More knights joining in on the battle again. Stormbolt onto a sorceress. Sorceress does not even have the initiate training as more peasants are now mining away again. All right, more priests getting added into the army. Alchemist sitting at 48 mana. Archmage sitting at 105. Perhaps you should consider giving the gloves of haste and the claws of attack over to the Alchemist, as the Alchemist seems to be the one actually doing damage. Or at least attack damage. All right, there goes an Acid Bomb onto the Spellbreaker. Spellbreaker could end up getting taken down right there. There it goes. Holy Light onto a Knight, though, as you saw the Paladin joining out and rounding out the trifecta of human units. Staff of Sanctuary could be the saving grace for Infi at this point. If you're able to save a high hit point, high value target like a Knight, deny the experience as the Archmage, Alchemist, and the rest of the army tries to focus down that unit. You pick it up out of the battle. Not only is the Knight lost and saved, all of that time invested by Hawk to try and take down that unit is pretty much lost. All right, let's come back around. Knights quickly show up to the party. Their fast movement speed actually tipping the hand of where the army is. No Stormbolt there. Let's take a look. Acid Bomb goes across multiple units. What's going to happen? Alchemist trying to get away. Archmage pretty much drops a Blizzard across multiple units here. What's going to happen? The Blizzard's not really hitting anything except for some buildings, as the Alchemist, well, there's a Thunderclap there. All right, perhaps the Spellbreaker should be going after another target. There's a Blizzard onto the Blood Mage. Blood Mage could get taken down. Holy Light right there. What's happening? Too much mana. Staff of Sanctuary saves it, as the Alchemist does use that potion of lesser invulnerability. All the units trying to retreat back. The Knights are just going to eat away at the Spellbreakers using the proper counter unit right there, even though the Knights are slowed. Mountain King shows up to the party again. No Spellbreakers nearby at all to remove that precious mana, as the Mountain King is still in that front position. Could get to level 6 there. There it goes. Now at level 6, can deal tremendous, terrible damage. Archmage now in trouble. Meanwhile, sorceresses are getting surrounded by knights, not in a good spot. Invisibility onto the unit there. Are we going to see some death? Yes, there is some death right there, as the units are now looking all to back up again. Use of invisibility. Great power once more, but the healing spray isn't going to be enough. All right, trying to continue to fight right there. Mountain King shows up to the party. Alchemist sitting at 28, 29 mana. Level 2 now on the Paladin. Divine Shield could be used, pretty much neutralizing any focus fire damage, as the Mountain King getting low on mana. There's more Blizzard raining down again. Archmage could be in a little bit of trouble. What's happening here? Blood Mage shows back up to the party, gives mana to the Mountain King. Mountain King now throws down a clap, as the Alchemist almost gets taken down. Healing spray back onto the Alchemist. Alchemist trying to stay alive right there. And look, there's another Thunderclap once again. Alchemist low. Archmage should at least be turning around, trying to focus down on the Paladin or some other unit. Has big damage with Gloves of Haste. Fast attack speed. Let's go in across here. Mountain King could try to go for another big Thunderclap as well. No bash available though, as the Mountain King still continuing to engage here. All right, are we going to get some healing? That is the question. More siphon mana away. Mountain King just wants the clap, but the Mountain King knows that it's taking a lot of damage as well. Paladin, perhaps it will be able to get a Holy Light. There's the Blizzard, is going to be able to reach that position. There's a Thunderclap, but the healing spray is more than enough. Siphon mana away. There's the Blizzard coming in from the north, as the Archmage is now hiding in the back. Mountain King forced to use the Scroll of Town portal. One sorceress could get taken down. as the Scroll of Town Portal saves many of Infi's units. However, this base has been taken out. He is being revealed. Hawk does have the smaller army. Staff of Sanctuary saves. And what is going on here? Paladin needs to get some mana. No Clarity Potion. Blood Mage only sitting at level 2. Another Staff of Sanctuary. And those Staffs of Sanctuary is actually going to be the MVP of these fights. Constantly bringing back very, very powerful units. However, at this stage, Archmage and the Alchemist could level up. If it gets into a level 5 Alchemist, level 5 Archmage, level 5 Alchemist, all bets are off. Also, the item that is being dropped here could have a very big, profound impact as well. Off to the north, there is still plenty of gold to mine from that location. Not really working out. 20 or at the 20-minute mark of this game, Tome of Agility, Ring of Protection +3. Alchemist is going to be that much more difficult to finish off. Siphon mana into the Mountain King. Mountain King is going to have, well, an Avatar, and that Mountain King is just going to go straight up into there. Stormbolt going after. Are we going to perhaps see a Thunderclap here in just a moment? There's the Thunderclap. Very, very wide. Mountain King still has plenty of mana to go. Gonna Stormbolt another unit. Uses a potion of mana. Are we gonna see some Siphon mana? No. Mountain King now out of mana again. Alchemist could get taken down. Trying to run away. Avatar, the Mountain King, continuing to try and engage, trying to save all of the units. The Mountain King's clap could finish off a hero. There goes one hero. Alchemist gets taken down, and Infi wins. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.